Healing isn't always about choosing different actions. It is sometimes about doing the same actions but with a different energy. Let me give you an example. I just recently realized that whenever people ask me something, my default is no. I say no to things and I did not even recognize this is how I was doing it. And the reason behind it is this. Initially, when I started my healing about a decade ago, I realized there were so many things that I was doing that were out of alignment. They were not right for me. Accepting invitations that I don't want to go to, saying yes to people only to please them or so that they accept me. So initially, I started saying no. It was a different action than what I was used to. It was instead of default yes, it became a default no. But at that time, I needed conscious awareness of it. I needed to take a different action. I needed to show up in my courage to be able to do that in even when it felt uncomfortable. But then over time, I became more and more confident in saying no. And now I have come to a point where it's not even a boundary for me. I'm only choosing my alignment. So, what started out as a different action, saying no instead of yes, has now embodied in me so much. And with every step of the way, it was the same thing I was doing, setting boundaries. But earlier, what I was doing with courage, later on became I started doing it with confidence. And now it is just my way of being. And that's how healing gets embodied. That is the difference between enlightenment and embodiment. It's not always about taking different actions, it's about doing the same actions with a more healed energy.